Hi, fifth grade. Welcome to lesson number 6, my distance learning friends. So for today's lesson, you are going to need some sort of thing that you can use as a drum. You can use a pot, a box, a little Tupperware thing. A book also can work really well for a drum. So I need you to go and get your drum thing. Pause right now, and then we will continue with our lesson. Hey, you back? Great. So let's get started. I want you to take a look at this. I'm going to move myself out of the way. And we're just going to clap through this rhythm a little bit using our rhythm language. Do, do, here you go. Do, do, do da 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 do. Do da 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 do day, do day, do, 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 do da 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 do. Do da 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 do day, do. Now I want you to do it on your own. I will play the beat and you clap the rhythm. Clap it and say it. Ready, off you go. Great. Now that we have that down, let's start adding some body percussion. Whenever there is a star, you're going to snap your fingers. The rest of it, just clap it like normal. So it's do, do, da, 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 do. Got it? Okay. Ready, go. Do, do, da, 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 do, do, da, da, do. What if I did that? And that's going to be your foot. So you're going to stomp. So you're going to need to stand up for this, right? So, boom, ready, set, here you go. Oh, is it sounding familiar yet? What if I had you add some claps on all those other notes? Here you go. Now I'm going to add some pats in there. So all of those, what are those called? The 16th notes. Yeah, all the 16th notes get pats. Do da 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 do. All right, so you got snaps, steps, pats, and claps. All 4 levels of body percussion. All right. Again, if it's going too fast, pause it, rewind it, try it again a little bit simpler, or just do what you can. Maybe you just want to focus on snaps and claps. That's totally fine. Ready, go. Do, 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 do. Gosh, that sounds familiar. You know what? I'm going to stand up and do the whole thing with you this time. You ready? Up you go. 1, 2, and here we go. Up, up, do, 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 do. What is that? Oh, it sounds so familiar. Ah, you guessed it. It's ding, dong, digga, digga, dong, digga, digga, dong. The cat, she's gone. Ding, dong, digga, digga, dong, digga, digga, dong, she's gone. And thank you for doing that on your seesaw assignment last week. Let's perform it one more time, but this time with the words, and give it a little bit of attitude as you're doing it. Ready, set, and here we go. Ding, dong, digga, 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 dong. The cat, she's gone. Ding, dong, digga, digga, dong, digga, digga, dong, she's gone. You got it. Hey, nice job. We might work more with that another day, but let's move on to something else. I want to do some things with hand drums today. So like I said, you need some sort of thing that you can use as a hand drum. It can be, if you have a drum, great. If you have like a little Tupperware container, that can be a great drum. Or an Amazon box, those are super cool drums. Or a book, anything that you've got laying around that you could use as a drum. Pots are really, really good. Big bowls are really, really good. Any of those things are fine, but you have to be able to hold it in one hand. Okay, that's the only requirement. So let's do a little bit of exploring with our drum. Okay, I'm going to use a real drum. You use whatever you've got on hand, and we're just going to explore a little bit. So We're listening for the different sounds that our drums can make. And yours may not sound exactly like mine, and that's so cool because we can have different sounds with the different things that we're playing. Put you down here so you can see what I'm doing down here on the floor. Back up a little bit too. There's lots of different ways that you can play the drum, and it doesn't have to be just like this. It can be all different kinds of creative ways. I'm going to show you a picture, and your job is to figure out how to play your drum the way the picture shows you. Okay? I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to show you the picture. You have to figure out how you're going to play it. Here we go. First picture is this. Go ahead and try something. Figure something out. Think about the texture of the picture. They're kind of far apart, those little dots. What about this idea? What would that be like? If you played that on your drum. Oh, that's a cool idea. Do you think you'd use that, or do you think you'd use something else? It's really soft on a book. You can also explore around with the speed of things. Maybe you want to try it really slow, or you want to try it super fast. Here's another idea. How are you going to do that one? Very interesting. Could you do it with just one finger? What about this idea? You're so creative. I love that. So there's all 4 of my ideas. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to point to one of the ideas, and I want you to perform that with your drum that you're using at home. So I'm going to start with this one right here. Oh my gosh, my dot is the same as those dots. How funny. So start with this one. Now play that one. Back to this one. This one. How did you know to stop? When the red dot went away. Good thinking. All right, friends, so here's what I want you to do on Seesaw this time. I would like you to show me what you're using for your hand drum and play each of those ideas for me, because I want to hear what it sounds like on your instrument, because I think it's going to sound way different than it does on my drum, and it might be really, really cool, and it might be something I use next lesson. All right, so show me what you got on your hand drum on Seesaw, and, whoops, that's not you. I will see you guys again another week. Thanks for sharing your time with me today. I hope that you are well, and I hope that you are having a musical, awesome day. Bye, everyone.